Coe on Formspring asks, what is the strangest thing that has ever happened to you? The strangest thing that's ever happened to me, I've been in a lot of weird situations, to be honest. I've, some of which are darker than others, to be honest. I think the strangest summer I ever had was the one where my brother, ended up in the hospital because he tried to do himself in. Um, and that entire saga, that entire summer was just so bizarre, and I would feel bad saying it feels like a dream because I know it all happened. My brother is alive, thankfully, um, but has the memories to prove it. But on a, no, no, but no, for sheer bizarreness, I think the strangest thing that's ever happened to me is uh God, there's a lot of stuff, but for instance, one time I came home from school and I immediately went into the dining room and I just plopped my stuff down and I started like doing my homework and like, eating a peanut butter sandwich and going on the computer and stuff. My dad comes in an hour later and he's home for about 10 seconds and he goes, "Holy shit. Have you seen the back deck?" And I go and I look out the back deck and there's this huge 60, 80 foot long tree, thick as a pile of tires, just laying across our front deck. And like part of the deck has just been like bowed outwards and it's totally broken. And I'm like, "Oh, wow." And dad was like, well, did you know this? Did you notice this? And I was like, "No, I didn't. I didn't look out the back deck. There were blinds there. I couldn't see it when I walked in the door." So that was a thing. But uh on the surreal side, a couple of like odd surreal things have happened to me. One time I was going to someplace for an appointment and it was this really weird building which seemed to be like so badly designed that it was like an early 90s adventure game type building where you would go in and then at diagonal angles to you there would be stairwells and you would go up into the stairwells and then there would be like a cross-shaped section of hallway and you would go down a hallway and you would just turn and the hallway would be really long and narrow and you wouldn't be any doors, just one long narrow corridor. And it was just very, very strange. I'm not doing it justice to speak of it, but one time I'll go there and I'll take some video and then everybody can see. Not crazy. uh One time I walked down the street and I found a dead snake, and then like a couple feet down there was a used flare, and I thought to myself, finally I've arrived at La Mulana. The adventure starts here.